I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the United States National Team. Now, I said on Twitter that I'm not going to be doing that full year wrap-up of all of our friendlies we've played since the Confederations Cup. I just didn't feel like there was enough of an impact in there to really have to show you all of those friendlies. There were 8 friendlies played, and also, like I've said before, we're on a time crunch, and in the grand scheme of things, those friendlies weren't all that important. I've narrowed down my team. I've got it set now for the World Cup, which will be starting today. But first, we're going to go in and talk about the team just a little bit. Look at the selections I've made, and also we have one huge decision that we're kind of forced into making. It's not really a decision. It's definitely going to have to be a change, and we'll talk about that at the very end. So let's go ahead and see who I've chosen for this team. So, in the goalkeeper positions, it's going to be Tim Howard and Brad Guzan. Bill Hamid still has not grown. I have lost all faith in him growing. Despite him playing very well, actually, in those friendlies leading up to this, he's just not good enough to make the team, honestly. So, this might be Tim Howard's last tournament with the team, in which case we'll go with Brad Guzan from here on out until we have to make a change from him. But for now, those are going to be the 2 goalkeepers. In the defense, it's going to be Alvarado, Brooks, Gonzalez, Chandler, Yedlin, Johnson. And then our last 2 defenders are going to be Chris Schuler. I felt like I needed another pure center back in there just in case something happened. And then it's going to be Ramon Gaddis. You'll notice I didn't go with either Zarek Valentin or Tim Ream. Instead, that guy that could play either one, I feel, after looking at him, is Timmy Chandler. He's 6'1". He's got great strength. His marking statistics are good enough he can play in the center back spot. I think he'd be really good in there, so if something happens, Timmy Chandler is that all-around defender that I've been looking for. I just didn't know I already had him. In the midfield, it is going to be Bradley, Diskerud, Green, Zalalem, Gall, Swanson, Kitchen, Cerna, and then Daniel Williams is going to get the very last spot in the midfield. I needed another center defensive mid. He's a lot faster. He's better physically than Will Trapp, and that's what it came down to. They're both the same rating, 71 overall. I just like Daniel Williams a little bit more. He's bigger and he's a lot faster. And against those South American teams, I need faster midfielders. Daniel Williams definitely gives us more than Will Trapp in that spot. And here is the rest of the team. It's Johansson, Dempsey, Zardes, and Zusi. Zusi gets the very last spot in this team. It came down to him or Emerson Heineman. I just like Zusi's versatility. He can play out wide on the left wing, and he can also come inside and play in the center midfield spot. I spent the majority, actually, he played exclusively in the center midfield spot in these last few friendlies leading up to the World Cup, and he played brilliantly there. So I like Zusi in there just in case I need an extra center midfielder in case something happens. That's why he's there. Versatility wins out over, unfortunately, the little bit better of a player that is Heineman. And now we have to talk about the big elephant in the room, and it's Clint Dempsey. In the last 3 months, there have been mad rating changes on this team. You can see Zalalem, he went up from a 72 to a 74. Same with Swanson. Heineman grew by 1. Williams grew by 2. I mean, people have been jumping up all over the place. Unfortunately, Dempsey, being 35 years old, went the other way. And it's purely his physical stats, as you can see, have gone in the crapper. He's just an old man, okay? He's getting old. He just can't physically do it anymore. And for that, he's gone down 5 overall. He's gone from an 80 to a 75 in the last 3 months. The worst possible time for him to go do that to me. But nonetheless, this is what we've got. And because of that, I don't think, there's no way he can play a full 90 in there. I mean, his skill-wise, technically, he can still do everything that I need him to do, but physically, he can't do it. So, for that reason, we're going to go with Aaron Johansson. I was hoping to be able to do this transition after the World Cup. Unfortunately, we're forced into doing it right now. Johansson's going to get his opportunity now to lead at the front on this team. He's going to be the starter. Dempsey's going to transition into more of like our Miroslav Klose, more of like our legend of the team that comes in late in games. If we need a goal, get some spot starts here and there, but for now, it's gonna be Johansson that is the first choice starter on this team. So here we go, the World Cup has finally arrived. We've been waiting 4 years for this moment, and a quick look at our group before we get into the games. We have Wales, we have Spain, and of course, it wouldn't be a United States national team career mode episode if we weren't playing Ivory freaking Coast. Every time I sit down to play this, I have to play Ivory Coast, whether it's in friendlies or in a tournament. It's always Ivory Coast. And I think I've played them 6 times in the last 2 years. I've beaten them once, maybe twice. I just can't beat them. They're so frustrating to play against, but we're going to have to go through them one more time if we're going to get through this group. And outside of them, I'm very happy with this group. I was hoping it would be European heavy, and it is. Wales, I'm confident we can beat them. They don't have, like, it's the pace in the middle of the pitch that always is our undoing. Wales does not have that. Yes, they have Gareth Bale, but no, I'm not all that worried about him. Spain, they're kind of the wild card because they have so many players to choose from. I just don't know who they're going to bring with them. And for that reason, I don't know what to expect. So Spain is the one I'm a little bit concerned about. If we can beat Wales, get something against Spain, and then get our classic 0-0 draw against Ivory Coast, that should be enough to get us through, hopefully. So here we go. Finally, the time has arrived to play some World Cup games. We're playing Spain first, then Wales. Ivory Coast will be next episode. Let's do this. Here's a look at Spain's starting 11 for this first game of the World Cup, and I don't know who that keeper is, but the rest of the team is all players that I recognize, so hopefully we're okay. I mean, Diego Costa's a very, very good striker, I know that. Here's a look at our starting 11. No surprises, no changes from the normal starting 11 for this team, except for Johansson starting in there instead of Dempsey. Alright, here we go. I'm confident heading into this one. I really do like our matchup right here against this team. Ooh, nice play, Zardes. Oh, please, Zardes. Damn, that would have been a really, really nice start to this game. I was hoping on hope that that would go in. Close him down. Yo, wow, Susetto just wrecked Yedlin. How is he still have the ball? He's actually dribbling through DeAndre Yedlin. Like, DeAndre Yedlin is there. Oh my god, no. Off the side netting. That was great defense. We just couldn't get the ball for some reason. I tackled it like 7 times. Just couldn't get it off of him. Can we get the ball to Zardes? We can. Play the ball through to Johansson's onside. Johansson, cut it in. Play it. There's a great ball from Johansson to Perry Kitchen. It's 1-0 USA over Spain. That was brilliant team play. Great passing. And that ball right there just sliced Spain open. Yeah, the finish was right at the keeper. Probably should have done better there, but still, I will take it. We have the lead over Spain early in this one. Here we go, boys. That was a great start to the game. We've always looked the more threatening side, and we probably deserve to be up right now, but Spain is not out of this. They're a very, very good team. We have to hold our form for 90 straight minutes. We absolutely cannot go to sleep on this team. There you go, Michael Bradley. Beautiful. Nice flick. Back to him. What a great passing sequence right there. Trying to cut it in. Oh, no. He was offsides. I couldn't get the pass away. I just couldn't get it there. Dang it. It was beautiful play working the ball up the field right there. That touch was not supposed to happen. It was supposed to be a pass. He would have been through on goal instead. He's offsides. Dang. Win that ball. Nope. But we are going to win it. Oh, Ventura. Oh, no. No, Pereira. How did he freaking anticipate that? Okay, we're a little bit in trouble. We're okay. We're okay. We've recovered. Oh, that was such a bad play. And there's the whistle for halftime. Wow, almost a disastrous mistake to end that first half. But we recovered nicely. We still have the lead. All right, start of the second half. No changes. We're going to keep on rolling. I think we've had the best of this game so far. No, we're not winning the possession battle, but against Spain, not a lot of people do. They seem content to just pass the ball around, and if they want to do that on the outside, I will let them. Uh-oh. That was not what I wanted, though. Wow, that was scary. That was not a pass I wanted to see at all. Diego Costa wide open in the box. Thank God he put that over the bar. This screw chased down Sisayeta. He's a little bit quicker than me. Uh-oh, we are very... Ooh, that could have been really bad. I almost went right through the back of Pedro. Oh, we're opened up. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but it was horrible from Costa. Was that Costa? That might have been Parejo. I don't know who that was in there, but that was awful. Okay, Fabian Johnson just whiffed on that, but Bradley's standing right there. And there goes Zardes. Now he's by Carvajal, and Spain has problems. Zardes running at the defense. Pull it back to Johansson. Hit it. Somebody shoot. Is it a penalty? What is it? It's a penalty. I don't know what the hell just happened. Serna straight whiffed on the shot in there on the end of that, but I think Alba took him out. I don't know, but we've got a penalty. That's all that matters. What happened? Serna He straight missed that. And then afterwards, after the keeper already had the ball, Alba took him out. And we got a penalty for that. What? So before I take this penalty, we're going to make some changes. We're changing up the formation, going a little bit more defensive. We're bringing on Daniel Williams for Mixed Discarud, and Clint Dempsey is coming on, and he's going to take this penalty. All right, Dempsey. Come on, Deuce. Just do it. Oh, that wasn't very good. That was bad. I can't score penalties with Dempsey. Why did I even try that? Oh, I lost it again. Ball back in. This time, it's going to be... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Not like this. Not like this. I'm making so many mistakes. I've got to calm this one down. I'm screwing this up so badly right now. Ball in. Clear that. Nice. Ball out. Yes. Zardes. Okay. Dempsey now. Yes. He's definitely on sides. Clint Dempsey running at the defense. Clint Dempsey. Ball. Oh! I should have just shot. What? Somebody please tell me what I was doing there. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I should have just shot that with Dempsey. What the hell was I doing? Doesn't matter. That's the end of the game. We do get 3 points from this one. Just a 1-0 win. But you know what? Doesn't matter. 3 points is all we needed from that. So here are the player ratings from that game. Man of the match actually went to the opposing goalkeeper, Ruben, and rightfully so. He was phenomenal for them. It could have been a 3-0 loss for Spain. Instead, it was only 1-0. So their goal differential isn't killing them going forward in the tournament. So they're still in it because of him. But I'm going to give my man of the match for my team to Aaron Johansson. His first game as the #1 choice as the center forward, and he was phenomenal. He got an assist, even though it didn't say he did. Obviously, that was an assist for Perry Kitchen's goal. But Johansson was a seamless transition between Dempsey to Johansson. Johansson was perfect in there. Loved the way he played. Led us from the start. Absolutely Johansson's man of the match for me. A look at the group standings after one game played. We are in second place behind Wales, and that's the team that we play next. They actually scored 3 goals on Ivory Coast. That's something I've never done. I've only scored 2 goals, and I only did that 1 time. But they also gave up 2 goals, which is something I also have never done against the Ivory Coast. So they got the 3 points, but I'm not very convinced of their performance. I still think we've got a very good shot at beating Wales, so let's go play them. Here is a look at the Wales starting lineup for this one, and I know a lot of those names. They're pretty. I don't know who Bradshaw. Oh, I do know Bradshaw. Never mind. I do. There's Gareth Bale. We know about him. Ben Davies, their left back. I'm a little surprised that Declan John isn't their left back. He plays for me in my club team in this career, and he's a 77 overall rated. But you know, they chose Davies, which is actually good for us. Our starting 11, no changes. Same exact starting 11. Everyone is fresh and fit and ready to go. So here we go with kickoff in this, our second game of the World Cup. And because they've chosen Davies, I just mentioned that, I'm going to look to exploit that with Dylan Cerna. Davies is nowhere near as fast as Declan John is. So I think Cerna can have a really good day down that left-hand side against Ben Davies. That was a good ball in. Okay. Bradshaw with a shot. It's right at Guzan. Uh-oh. Alright, so Wales just had their first shot of the game, and I've noticed I've made a mistake. Somehow Tim Howard got taken out, and it's now Brad Guzan in there. In the meantime, we've got a great attack right here with Johansson. Johansson, can you pull it back? What a ball to... Wow, put it in. Please, Cerna! Why is it taking so long to get a shot off all the freaking time? There you go. Pull in another one. There you go. To Johansson. Shoot that, Johansson! What a spin and shot from Johansson. It's 1-0 over Wales. Wow, I can't believe Cerna didn't put that rebound in. Why he had to take a touch there instead of just putting it in and it'll open net, I do not know, but that's getting very frustrating. That's twice he's done that. He did it last game against Spain, but earned us a penalty. This time, he just screwed it up all the way. But we get the goal nonetheless. Can't be mad about that. Johansson with a brilliant laser beam shot from in close. Keeper had no chance. 1-0 over Wales. They've got another corner, but the biggest threat they've got in the air is Gareth Bale, and he's not even in there. So, are you taking the piss? Who was that just blocked it from Guzan? What the hell was that? And that earns us a corner. We're going to go short to Brooks right here. Brooks, look to play that ball in. Nice. Lay it off. Great team play. Deflected over the bar. I don't know if the keeper had that, but that was a life-saving block from Ben Davies right there. There is the whistle for halftime. And we've still got a 1-0 lead. I mean, it was kind of boring after that first goal. Not a lot of opportunities. I think we only had one more shot really on target. And that was from Johansson. But we still definitely look like the better team in this one. Oh, I thought I had that. I thought I had that covered all the way. There you go. Great pickoff. Ball through right here. And then to Johansson. What a great play. We're on this. Johansson for his second goal. Johansson makes no mistake this time. It is 2-0 over Wales on a mistake from them in the midfield, just giving an easy turnover to us. And we hit them real quick on that counterattack. And with that goal, I'm also going to make a couple of substitutions. I'm going to take Johansson out. I know he's on a hat trick. I'd love to get him one, but I need him for that Ivory Coast game. And we're also going to take out Zardes again for the Ivory Coast game. I'm going to bring in Muzzy for him. Dempsey coming on for Johansson. Oh no. Bale screwed me over. Bale screwed me. Alvarado just gets a foot in there to put him off. And the shot goes wide. Whew, that could have been problems right there. Uh-oh, Bale now is leading the attack. That's not what you want to see, and that's why. Holy God, Gareth Bale. But Alvarado does a great... Well, he did do a great job. Oh, that was perfect. Another miss. Wales, they cannot finish their opportunities. That should have been an easy shot on target. He put it well wide. Break this pressure, Yedlin. Go for it. This is what I wanted to do the whole game. Wales have switched to a 3 at the back formation, and they're not going to be able to handle Yedlin. Puts the ball in. Whoa, there's an open goal. Yes, it is. It's Dempsey on the finish. That was just, they can't go 3 at the back like that. They had to push numbers forward, and Yedlin just blew past everybody. That's the exploitation I was trying to get to on this right-hand side the entire game, and we finally got it. But Dempsey on the finish, I think he nutmegged, yeah, he definitely nutmegged that defender on that shot too. Oh boy, it's 3-0 over Wales. Last substitution now, 77th minute, we're bringing on Ben Swanson for Michael Bradley. Again, resting Bradley for this upcoming game against Ivory Coast. If we get a draw against Ivory Coast, which is fairly likely, seeing as how that's how it always ends against them, we should be golden in getting through to the knockout stages of this World Cup. Zusi just goes right by, man. I mean, it's that easy. When defenders suck in like that, and there's no one over here, they're still playing 3 at the back. They're still playing 3 at the back. Zusi into referee, that's got to be a pen. Doesn't matter. Dempsey just stands right up and pops it into the net. How is that not a red card and a penalty? That guy slid through the back of me and took Dempsey out. But doesn't matter. Dempsey seems to be fine, and we've got a 4-0 lead now. And now Yedlin has a chance to counter again. This could be 5. It looks like they switched back to a 4 at the back, but it doesn't matter because Yedlin's just that fast. And nobody reacted to Yedlin getting by. Yedlin, take it all the way. Oh boy. That right there is why Yedlin does not play farther up the field. Though there have been calls for him to do so, absolutely in this game he does not have the skills, the finishing ability to play higher up the pitch. I should have laid that off to anybody else. Yedlin just can't shoot. Oh boy. Oh, this looks like another one. Dempsey for his hat trick. He hits the post. Oh my God, we're all over Wales in the 90th minute. That's 2 shots that should have been goals. Dempsey almost had a hat trick right there. There is the final whistle. A 4-0 victory, statement win right there for the United States over Wales. It could have been 6. I mean, it felt like the New Zealand game in the Confederations Cup where New Zealand just gave up and we beat them 6-0. It could have been 6 here, and it definitely felt like after that third goal, Wales just gave up, and it was just annihilation after that. They could do nothing after that. So here are the player ratings for that game. They give their man of the match to Aaron Johansson. Can't really argue with that too much. He did have 2 goals. Dempsey had the other 2. But I'm going to give my man of the match to Brad Guzan, who I did not intend to start in this game. It was an oversight on my part. I forgot to put Howard back in place of Guzan when it switches it out automatically after the games. But Guzan was perfect in there. He caught every pass or every cross that he could get to, spilled nothing in front of goal, gave up no second opportunities, loved the way he played, an absolute wall back there for us in that game, so he gets my man of the match. So here's a look at the group standings after 2 games played. We're currently on 6 points, and we are pretty much guaranteed to get through to the knockout stages. A draw against Ivory Coast guarantees us a spot in the next round, where a loss, even really a loss, doesn't hurt us that much either. I don't think there's any way that Wales is going to catch us in goal differential if they beat Spain and we lose to Ivory Coast. It's just not going to happen. So we're pretty much, like I said, guaranteed a spot in the knockout stages. But it would be nice if we could beat Ivory Coast, something I haven't been able to do all that often, and I've never done it in a competitive setting, and then we can just roll right into the knockout stages and take on whoever we draw in the knockout round. So, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you when we come back tomorrow with some more national team action from the World Cup. See ya.